Thanks for kicking off your weekend with us at 2K Sports for this Friday night NBA game. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Halliburton on the attack. Pass to Smith. Launches a three. And stolen by Holmgren. And they're running. Oh! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
How about the wingspan of Chet Holmgren? Produces a turnover that turns into points.
Doris, how excited are you for this front court matchup we have in front of us tonight? Two of the best in the game.
BA, I've had this one circled on my calendar for some time. The front court matchup is absolutely special. Two big-time guys.
And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. On offense, here is San Antonio.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Halliburton. To the inside. Miller outside. They get the rebound. Smith outside. And stolen by Williams. Now here's Holmgren. Covered by Smith. And it's Holmgren missing.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Here's Halliburton. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Halliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball up the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
It's not easy to stop Chet Holmgren on the jam. His size lets him play right at the rim.
When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, BA. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness. Look out.
Here's Peterson. The Knicks making their last shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on Brandon Miller.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Oh, okay then.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Walker meets that one at the rim. Nicely done.
On defense, the Spurs. Leading by 5. Down low. Here's Kamara. 3 on the clock. Here's Arenas. Back to Kamara. Pass to Berenger. Now a timeout called by New York.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Here's Arenas. To the paint. Kamara. And he bangs it home with one hand.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powered it home like that. The shot's good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Off target with the three. San Antonio leading by 5.
They have to figure out a way to lock down the ball and stop giving it away. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Now Black. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. It's rebounded by New York.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Pulls up on the wing. Here's Barangay. Shot clock at 6. Oh, they pick off the pass. In transition. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
New York working the ball around now. He shoots it. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Knicks trail by 7. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Up top, Walker. Here's Dick. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
No good. Unable to win this run.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own three.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's San Antonio now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down. Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
New York shooting their first free throw of the night here. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Graham.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Pass to Miller. Smith outside. They set the screen. Puts it up. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
The shot is repeatable. Smith Jr. has made that stroke so consistent. Oh, incredible! Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark for San Antonio. Halliburton looking for an opening. Misses the three. San Antonio leading by 11. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Brian, back to you.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Halliburton. Fires it. Williams grabs the board. Jumps up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Boy, Coulibaly gets a step on the defense, and good night, folks. Out in transition.
And here's Halliburton. He has 6. And the foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Rebound by San Antonio. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Peterson. Here's Daniels. McDaniels with the rebound. Knicks trail by 11. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Pass to Peterson. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Well, we know Tyrese Halliburton is first and foremost a shooter. This guy has put in a ton of work.
Stolen by Miller. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Halliburton outside. Pass to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. I mean, Smith Jr. displays some power when he zones it on the rim.
Oh, hey, how about that?
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. San Antonio shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And with the introduction of the NBA Cup, the regular season schedule is more packed than ever.
You know what, B.A.? Many constituents in this game believe the regular season schedule should top out at 72 games. This is something the commissioner broached back when he introduced the Cup. Not necessarily 72, just that there could be a reduction. But there's too much money at stake. I don't believe this will ever happen.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Substitution on court.
Knicks trail by 14. Knocked away. Back come the Spurs in transition. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. A minute 50 left in the first half. Pass to Berenger. There's a screen. Here's Arenas. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
And the foul called on Anthony Black. That's his third foul of the game.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A fourth would be inexcusable.
Shoots. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 12. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Outside Kamara. .55 seconds left in the second period. Drops in the 3.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Here's Black. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Black's got 4 points in the quarter.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Arenas. And stolen by Dick. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Walker for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Walker's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Sends it home from three-point land. So it's San Antonio up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. More 2K action in just a moment. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Peterson. There's the drive. McDaniels with a steal. Fast break. Here comes New York. Here's Miller. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, my goodness. The flair and the explosion on that finish by Brandon Miller. Look out below.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Halliburton outside. Rebound San Antonio. Daniels with it. Halliburton picks him up. It's Daniels with a drive. To the wing on the left. It's Holmgren, high post. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Pass to Miller.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Halliburton. Give him 8. Here's McDaniels.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
And it's Holmgren missing. Knicks trail by 15. Get out the way, Greg!
Come on.
Get out the way!
What a big-time talent Brandon Miller is. Send it home, young sir.
On the wing, Daniels. Holmgren inside. Yep, count it. Holmgren's got his second bucket of the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, team. It's always exciting to see a player with the hot hand. Klay Thompson knows a little something about that, and he said it's that flow state that any great athlete or artist, entertainer, tries to get into. The one thing I learned is you can't force those great nights. You have to let them just happen. Back to you, BA.
I can only imagine what that's like. Thanks a lot, Allie. Inside. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
What a pretty pass by Chet Holmgren. How about the big man finding his teammate right there?
And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
One of the things you love about Tyrese Halliburton is clutch game.
You need your best players to be fearless in those moments and to play with a verve and a confidence that permeates the entire roster. And you've got to be a shot maker. Tyrese Halliburton is all of those things.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
When Tyrese Halliburton is looking to be aggressive as a scorer, it sets every other aspect of his game. He is cooking.
Here's Peterson. No good with the triple.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Halliburton attacks. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. San Antonio leading by 15. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Halliburton for 3. Another miss by Halliburton.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
Their size and their skill, that's almost too easy for Chet Holmgren.
Now a timeout called by New York. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Knicks trail by 19. 1:33 left in the third. Hits the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
From deep, gets the 3 ball to go. And the Spurs lead by 19.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Black. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play. That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
26 seconds left in the third quarter. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Pass to Kamara. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Dick. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. San Antonio on
43.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And New York has possession. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Well, one thing fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world. This game moves so quickly. They are making decisions in real time at sometimes very difficult angles. I am here to support the officials all the way.
And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Going inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, man. Exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Spurs lead by 19. And it's Black penetrating. And that one is stuffed right through.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Pass to Walker. And the layup is good. And the Spurs lead by 20.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Kamara. From outside, off the mark. And it's Walker off the drive. Black outside. 3-pointer. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Miller left side. Offensive rebound. Takes the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Dick. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
To the middle. Will it go? Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Back to Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether it's vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, BA, so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, BA.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Pass to Berenger. From behind the arc. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Peterson. McDaniels with some nice D. It's McDaniels on the wing. New York working the ball around now. Here's Arenas. Gets the 3 to fall.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Pass to Peterson. Smith with the rebound. Knicks trail by 20.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
Here's Peterson. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And the foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's foul number 2 for him. The Knicks making a switch here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Koulibaly. Let's loose for 3. Oh, he cannot hit. Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by Daniels. Launches it from deep. Outside Miller.
Spurs foul. Koulibaly. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for New York. Miller taking 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe. Halliburton with the steal. Murray. Oh, he can't hit it. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Hey, we can be the greatest, just
This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. It'll be the Nets off the tip. Brown inside. Miller pulls it in. Here's Halliburton. And now we've got an intentional foul. Well, Grant, we've got a treat tonight. These are two of the best offenses in the league.
Yeah, B.A., you know, one thing they have in common, they make smart decisions with the ball. And, of course, they know how and when to attack. I think we'll get some high IQ hoops here tonight. You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
Inside. Kessler with a bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Now here's Halliburton. Here's Smith. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. Brown in the high post. And Brown with the stuff.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Miller can't get it to go. Wagner, he's open. Up again. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Just over a minute and a half in. Halliburton surveys the floor. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Yeah, what a dunk from Halliburton. The defense has to push him further out.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Outside McDaniels. Smith outside. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
This is right in Smith's wheelhouse, catching fire.
And there's the drive. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Halliburton on the attack. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, Tyrese. That is how you complete a drive.
And he comes up with a bucket.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here he goes. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Brooklyn trailing. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Nets. I asked him what his strategy was for slowing down Tyrese Halliburton, and he said to guard him tightly. Even when he's dribbling the ball up the floor, I want us to be aggressive. I don't want him to have any breathing room. Let's see how much pressure they bring tonight against him. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot here. And stolen by Brown. And a foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And some changes here for New York. From behind the arc. Counted from distance. He has 7. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Count that one.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Brown. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Three-pointer. Brooklyn with the board. .125 left to play in the first. New York trailing. To the middle. It's tipped. The 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Brooklyn with the ball. From the high post. Rebounded by Kamara.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Launches a 3. And the Knicks miss again. Wagner for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Stretching the defense out a little bit. Wagner knocking it down.
Pass to Arenas. From outside the arc. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
And Wagner gets it to go.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
With the drive. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
8 seconds left in the first. Gets it off. No good on the buzzer beater. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Nets out in front. They lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Brooklyn?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Now a timeout called by New York.
All right, man. It's time to stand. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. You need that now. What's there for you? Substitutions.
Here's Halliburton. Fires the 3. And Toppin pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
A nice shot by Fears.
An aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
New York working the ball around now. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted, pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Connect on the wing. Vassell outside. No good on the triple. Halliburton outside. And he drives in. And Fears pulls it down. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality. Ryan, back to you.
He sets the tone. Okay, thanks for the report, Allen. Here's Fears. Oh, yes!
Whoa.
Throw it down! Oh! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Halliburton with some nice D.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Miller. And again, New York with the triple.
Now he's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the second quarter after coming up dry early.
On the wing, Vassell. Gets to the corner and hits it. Vassell's got his first 2 points of the night. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
New York making a switch here. And it's Brooklyn ball. A moment here for an injury report.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Knicks. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. While it took some time for him to completely recover from this injury, there is a chance that he could play on it. So we'll be monitoring him closely. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update.
Yeah, with the long road ahead, they'll have to take it one step at a time.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And that one is stuffed right through. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Puts up a deep 3. And Berenger pulls it down.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Stolen by Miller. Pass to Kamara. And here's Miller. 9 points in the game. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
New York calls timeout. The Knicks with the lead. 1:10 left in the first half. Going inside. And yep, it's good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. It's picked off. And now the Nets on the break. Wagner outside. Crafty move. And it's good on the lay-in. Wagner's got 8 points.
Yeah, Wagner's showing he has the strength to beat contact.
Pass to Kamara. New York working the ball around now. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Arenas has got 5 points in the quarter.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team. Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. It was the definition of an aggressive play.
Tie game in Brooklyn. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home. A nice shot by Smith.
Just such a smooth stroke there for Smith. Look, 10 years ago, maybe it was KD and Dirk, but we never saw a guy that height with a stroke like that.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to McDaniels. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. McDaniels got his first points in this one.
And look at the vision from Halliburton. Love seeing ball movement like this.
McDaniels with some nice D.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
They set the pick. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Kessler. New York shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And he's good on the second. Nets trail by 6. Brown in the high post. He's got 10. Shot from the wing. He gets it in there. Vassell's got his second basket of the game.
You see the improvement in Vassell's jump shot, looking more and more confident now.
You look at Devin Vassell. He seems to still be working towards his full potential, RJ.
Yeah, I see many ways that he can continue to up his game. And that's not a knock. You never stop learning in this league. But for Vassell, his potential, oh, it's exciting.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
All right, that was a 60.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Brown with it. And a missed layup.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Halliburton on the attack. It's McDaniels on the wing. And it's blocked by Kessler. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. 6 to shoot. Pass to Miller. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Nets trailed by 6. Here's Brown. Now Wagner. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Pass to Miller. Takes it inside. And that one is hammered home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Halliburton outside. Pulls it from the top of the key. Vassell with the rebound.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
To the paint. Here's Kessler. And he banks in the layup. And now just a 3-point New York lead.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Timeout called, the Knicks. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. That one drops for him. Arenas has got 7 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
He finds a shooter in motion, and his confidence he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And he gets the bucket. And so Brown will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Wagner outside. Dunk by Wagner.
Yeah, Wagner just keeps going at them. He's in the zone right now.
1:25 left to play in the third.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Kick out to Brown. Stolen by Kessler. Down low. That's tipped. Here's Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
It's interesting. They definitely had more 3-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
The 3 ball. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
The 3, Vassell. Knocks it down from distance. And now just a 3-point Knick lead.
Much more comfortable from deep. Vassell finding that stroke.
Here's Kamara. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Knicks out in front. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Could be an exciting finish. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Now Halliburton. Back to Smith. Beyond the arc. Queta pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside connect to tie it up. Hits a 3-pointer. It's a tie ball game.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Smith outside. New York working the ball around now. Outside McDaniels. There's the triple. Smith no good. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
They now take the lead.
His playmaking is trending in the right direction. Vassell has shown steady growth in that area.
Halliburton outside. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Kamara. And it's all from three-point range.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside connect. There's a screen. Here's Keita. Back to connect. Just 5 on the clock. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel... the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
You're on the next break.
New York making a switch here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on the Knicks head coach talking to his team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Kessler. Here's Tyson. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Knicks trail by 4. Miller outside. Will it go? And the Knicks miss again. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively. This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Halliburton outside. To the left wing. Pass to McDaniels. He drops it from range.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Takes a 3. Knocks down the try.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain it.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I didn't see that coming.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Timeout called, Knicks. Halliburton has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Kessler with a rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Brown. Oh, he can't get the layup. Knicks trail by 6. Now Miller fires the 3. Cash from downtown.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
They needed that hoop from Wagner. Nothing phases him.
Here's Smith. He launches. The triple drops.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Okay, knockout. Wow. Oh, the stuff.
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure didn't look good. Buries it from outside.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And that three-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
Outside Miller. Here's Smith. Beyond the arc. Ooh, it doesn't go. And he nails it.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for this road now.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back. Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
And here's New York now. They trail by 9. Jabari Smith. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Yeah, smart pass by Halliburton. Drawing the defense in and then kicking it out for a triple.
And an intentional foul right there.
Team foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Team second.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
Brown.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Junior. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Brown.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. Miller. Halliburton fires. This one belongs to Brooklyn. Boy, a hard